I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is a horror point-and-click game released on PC in 1995. It is based on the short story of the same name by Harlan Ellison and was also written by him. He had a heavy hand in the production of the game and provided the voice for the main antagonist, Am, as well. The original story was very vague in its depiction of the protagonists, but the game expands on them a lot more and changes some details as well. The basis is that 109 years after an apocalypse started by a rogue AI named Am, 5 humans were kept alive to be tortured infinitely by him. The Earth became uninhabitable, and Am had the powers to extend their lives and change their physical forms as he pleased. Due to a hatred towards humanity for making sentient but stationary and immortal, Am took it out on the 5 violently. The story explained a bit of the characters' interactions with each other and how they coped, but the game had chapters for each person. Their personal hells were shown and their backstories were also fleshed out, as well as Am's backstory and what happened to the world. The game starts with each character available to play as Worcester, Ellen, Benny, Nimdok, and Ted. Each of them has a unique story and locations to explore facing their own traumas. None of them have a clean past and most have to accept and atone for their mistakes. Depending on choices you make, you can get different endings. There are a lot of changes from the short story, but it's interesting to see alternate events and everything that is expanded on. The fact that Harlan Ellison worked on the script makes it easier to accept all the changes. The environments are dreary and creepy, and there are a lot of disturbing events. While nothing is explicitly graphic, it is enough to make you feel uneasy. There is voice acting, and I liked some of the voices. Ellison as Am's was perfect, but some of the others felt forced. It is a short game though, and can be beaten in a few hours, especially if you use a walkthrough like I did. Luckily, this also means that if you mess up, it's not ridiculously hard to start over and get back to where you were. This game is one that is best played after reading the story since it does expand on it. This isn't really a game to play just to play, it is more for people who enjoyed the story. I wouldn't recommend for anyone to jump in without reading it first because you will have no idea what is going on. I did really like being able to see what all the characters looked like, and I went back to reread the story after playing. This is a really good game, but it is not for everyone. You need to have an idea of the overall universe to really enjoy it. Like I said, if you jump in blind, I doubt you will enjoy it or understand it. This is a game I would like to see remastered and expanded on, but it probably won't happen since Ellison has passed away. It had a limited physical release that sold out basically immediately. Maybe it's better if most of the story's universe is left ambiguous. Some questions weren't meant to be answered. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more content, comment if you've read the original story. What do you think of it? What do you think of the portrayal in the video game? Thank you to my patrons on Patreon. I'm so glad that people want to support me. I have Redbubble, and I have a game I'm working on, and I do want it, and I'm selling stuff, and thank you for watching.